Hey guys, I'm Shelby Lee.
And I'm Andy Chen. I'm a director, cinematographer, specialize in a lot of horror stuff, so today we're going to do a really cool horror scene.
If you haven't seen the Spider-Man short or the Fiona one, you probably have, but if you didn't, they are incredible. Today we're here at the Cinepac Studios. We're going to light this hospital scene, but just like on normal sets, we've got 30 minutes and we've got a minimal crew to figure it out. Let's get into it.
Cool. Or maybe we just turn off this and have this side on as like a constant, and then this one could just flicker the whole time.
Five minutes! Hurry, hurry! It's cooking show chaos! 5 minutes! Get it together! 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes! Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, now let's check out the final footage. Alright, this looks incredible. Andy, will you walk us through what's in play?
Yeah, so overhead originally we had this light that's like an LED fluorescent thing, but it wasn't really what we were going for, so we turned it off. We just used these magnet mounts from these Aperture Infinity bars. One of them's only halfway on just so we can control the spill that's on the back wall, and the other one's on this bulb flickering effect just to give us an extra level of creepiness. And then outside the window there's a LS600C that's kind of emulating like a sodium vapor street lamp, and that's gonna just hit the back wall and also give us a little bit of bounce for the actor's face.
Do you want to walk me through what you did for the second and third shot?
Yeah, so for the second shot, as our actor David is looking at the bed, we have the Amaran Ep.2 panel lights, just like a really soft thing that we just put to extend the bounce from the window. So we're just adding a little extra orange light to just fill in the face, give him a little eye light, and just to give a little more detail. Also had a hazer running the whole time, so the hazer kind of gives just a little more ambience, a little bit more texture into the scene.
So when you walk into a space like this, walk me through your philosophy. Like, how do you approach it? Where to put the camera? Where to put the lights? All that good stuff.
Yeah, so when I first check out a room, I usually try to find the angle that gives the most depth. So generally that's like shooting into corners, shooting into doorways in the background, or windows and stuff that kind of just extends the world a little bit. And then also try to find like areas for motivation, lighting wise, and also hot spots, like stuff that practical lights like this, or even if we put a light outside we can get some hot spots. And generally for moodier scenes, like the more dramatic stuff, the more high contrast, like if we don't have any like really bright areas, then everything kind of looks more flat. But if we have a really bright area, everything else kind of looks darker. So that's kind of how I usually try to get the most like dramatic, dynamic lighting in a space. And also just far side keying and a lot of silhouette stuff is usually what I try to go for.
So what would you say your signature is when it comes to lighting?
I don't know if I have a signature, but it's kind of all like just taste. Like I have this very specific taste, like movies I grew up watching. I love like David Fincher stuff. It's more like crime thriller, but it's really dark. A lot of his like older movies, he lights everything with like real fluorescence and stuff. So this is kind of inspired by that. We have some like greenish tints. Generally like fluorescent lights in person to your eye it reads white, but on camera a lot of times it reads a little like gritty green, kind of nasty, but it's like it looks really cool for scenes like this where you want it to look a little like gritty and a little dark and stuff.
Do you have any advice for future or aspiring cinematographers?
I think my advice would be just kind of leaning into your taste, just like committing to like the stuff that you really like, and then something I do a lot is just kind of find references from movies I like, and even like photo imagery, like stuff from like photographers that really inspire me, and then just like recreating it, breaking it down, trying to figure out how they did it, and just using that to inspire your daily work and stuff.
All right, well, everything turned out incredible. Andy, thank you for your time, and we'll see you on the next one.